Well, this initiative started because we care about our community, and the Pickleball Club at Chesterfield cares about our community. Pickleball Club came to us and said, listen, we'd like to have some AED in our parks. They actually funded the first 3 that we placed at Rockwood, Daniel Park, and here at CTC. Since then, through the support of the Board of Supervisors, we've been able to add 36 more, and we currently have 39 AEDs located throughout our park system.
AEDs is the one proven thing that changes the outcome of a sudden cardiac arrest. I mean, CPR is a great first step, but to really have a positive impact on the outcome of the patient, defibrillation with using an AED is shown to be the best opportunity to save a life.
We chose the high traffic areas, where we have the most visitation in our parks and also the most visibility for people to find them.
Key to all of this is time. So the quicker you could get to someone, start CPR and defibrillate, the better chance they're going to have of surviving. So having something close by where an incident may take place and doing it quickly is the best opportunity.
Parks are heavily used for sports tournaments and special events, so it makes the perfect public place for an AED to be housed.
These here that are at the parks and some county complexes have a code to get in, just to keep them safe in here and that they don't get stolen or misplaced. When you call 911, they'll give you the code. They'll tell you the location of where they are at the park or any government facility. Give you the code. You punch the code in, you can open it up. When you take it out and you turn the power on, it will speak to you. It's very simple. You can't do anything wrong. It won't shock someone that doesn't need a shock. So if you're not sure if they're in cardiac arrest, if they're just passed out and you're not sure, you can put it on them. It will evaluate it by itself and it will do all the work.
When we install these, we hope that they never have to be used, but as we learned recently, we've already saved a life with one, and it makes this initiative all that more important.
On April 18th, all of these folks were enjoying a game of pickleball at CTC Hall when Mr. Latimer suddenly suffered a very serious cardiac incident.
To be very truthful with you, I don't remember that day, but I know I came here to play pickleball. Supposedly, the start of the 3rd game, I fell out.
All of a sudden, I heard people going, "Karen!" And then I hear like 10 people going, "Karen, he's down!" He was down, he was struggling to breathe. Within a few seconds, he stopped.
And that's when they started doing CPR on me, the chest compressions.
I had already screamed, "Go get the AED," and 2 or 3 people were over at the AED trying to get that out from the 911 operator, because at that point he wasn't breathing. We put the AED pads on, somebody continued CPR, and I put the AED pads on, and then it said analyzing, and then it said shock advised, and it went 5, 4, 3, 2, and he came off that court a couple inches, and then he had a slight pulse and he was breathing, and then the EMS arrived and it was wonderful.
When our fire and EMS units got there, the person was already converted to a rhythm and starting to come around. So it definitely made a difference.
He had come back and it was all because of that AED shock.
I call them my pickleball angels because they really did come to my aid, and that just kind of shows you how the people enjoy each other, and they just did what they had to do. I mean, I really believe that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Just to go to that facility to pick it up and this program to all of our parks.
When I saw him yesterday, he says, "I've got to give you 2 more hugs." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Because my sons made me promise to give you hugs, because now they'll see me more." And that just made me tear up. It did, knowing that, his family was so grateful too, that he was still around to be with them.
First off, I want to thank all of my pickleball friends. There's no question I probably would not be here without the assistance that they gave me, especially Karen.
What a blessing that he was surrounded by his pickleball angels, that he calls them, and what a blessing that the AED was here, because the medical team, the support team, the first responders, everyone is in agreement that it truly was the AED that saved his life.
These are automatic. They're called, automatic defibrillators because they're easy to use. Sometimes it's intimidating. You've never used one before. You're not sure how it works. It's very simple.
It was a lot easier than I expected it. It basically just came on. It says place pads, then it says analyzing, it said shock advised, and it did it. And then it tells you to continue CPR. So it's really quite easy to use, and it gives you instructions, which I appreciated even being a nurse.
If someone's willing to help and has a little bit of knowledge and, grabbing that and defibrillating right away, huge difference in outcome.
But don't be afraid of that AED, go get it. flip it open and listen to the instructions.
It should be at every public facility, whether it be pickleball, tennis, or soccer, football, whatever. Anytime you're going to have large gatherings, I think it's important because you never know, something like this can happen to anybody.
I just wanted to thank the county for having them. This is the first place I've been where they actually have AEDs at the pickleball court. So I think that's really cool that Chesterfield County has it.
Pay attention, so if you see them, you're aware where they are around the county. And also, don't be scared to use it. You're not going to hurt it. The dispatcher and communications, when you call 911, will walk you through steps, and you could save a life prior to us getting there.
So if you can save another life or two, I mean, it's more than worth it.